Morning from the Riviera. Lovely morning. It's a Sunday, 6th of November. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and I've got to drive this thing back to the UK, which I'm really rather looking forward to. So I'll just put the bags in. Well, it's not a bad boot, this thing. It's a pretty practical thing, but that's not why we brought it down here. We've just been having a fantastic time over at Lamborghini, doing some filming with his best Countaches. And today it's just a matter of getting it back to the UK, and it just so happens we're going to set off from here. We're at this is Cap Ferrat, little marina just outside Monaco. Best route back includes the Route Napoleon, so that's where we're going to head for the first stage of this journey. About half Route Napoleon from the Countach, and well, that's a workout. That really is a workout in this car. Done it in all sorts of things, but it's certainly got some grunt in this car. And you're looking at the bends, you're charging up. You know you can really make some speed up on the straights, and then it comes to stopping. And if you're used to sort of GT3 levels of braking, you're in for a shock if you get in a car like this. You've got the brakes, is a nice solid pedal, slightly further down I'd like, and then there's that sort of feeling, we are going to stop, aren't we? I mean, it's braking hard. You're not sensing lockout, but you're putting a lot of force on that brake pedal, and then you're off again. But I can't believe we're first week of November and it's absolutely empty up here. If you ever want to do Route Napoleon, come first week of November, and if your weather's good, you've just got the place to yourself. Probably find a truck now, or a coach. Oh, and there we are, one car. And there goes that theory. How far have we got to go? Yeah, I've got 570 miles to do, and 10.5 hours, Tom's telling me. 10 past 12. It's giving quite a lot of miles to do so. Here we are at a scene I'm sure familiar to many of you. Eurotunnel car park, waiting for, well, it says O and I can't find a time on it. I think it said in about 40 minutes time, but that's not too bad. Sunday night, there aren't many crossings, so I suppose 40-minute wait isn't too bad. That was from where we set off this morning. I think that was around 750 miles or something like that. It's taken, what time is it now? 9:45. That's about 12 hours. I suppose that's alright when you think we had Route Napoleon as a sort of aperitif at the start of it, and then terrible weather coming into Grenoble, absolutely horrid, pouring of rain. But as we dropped down to Lyon, it wasn't too bad. Speedo broke on the way down. How unfortunate, eh? But I've just been keeping it at 4,000 RPM because I sort of know that if you manage to keep it under 100 miles an hour, you've got a wad of euros with you, you can sort of get away with it. Once you go over 100 miles an hour, they tend to like confiscating cars, and it just makes getting home a bit awkward and hard to explain to your wife why you're actually carless for a few days. Teach me not to pay attention to what time she says. It's on final call, so no booze at all, not even time for a pee. Can't see any other Countaches in the line. It's a bit unusual. Any gendarmerie at all either on the way up. Actually, a lie, I saw one motorbike, but he was on a side road, the side of the motorway. They did breathalyse. I got stopped on the way into Cotswolds last night and got a breathalyse. Scored a 0.00, which I was quite pleased about. I think he was a bit surprised. Basically, you get on the train like this and then you just drive to Britain. It's quite an unusual idea. The train never actually moves, you just carry on. This is the morning after yesterday's great journey, and yeah, it was a bit of an epic yesterday. I didn't realise quite how many miles I'd done. As I said earlier, the speedo was broken, and so I checked this morning. And yesterday was 755 miles going from Cotswolds up to Calais, and then there's another 202 miles to go from Folkestone to my house here, and so that was 960 miles in the Countach yesterday, which is, yeah, it's going some really. And I'll take you around the car and you can see how travel stained it is, but this is what a Countach looks like when it's done that sort of mileage. The usual rubbish in the seat. There we are. Yeah, load of rubbish. Every journey's the same. But actually, it doesn't look too bad. Until you go around the back, and obviously, however many litres of fuel have been burnt, and it's all a little bit sooty. But then again, yeah, so a lot of miles, and we actually did 270 miles just before, so I've done 1,250 miles in this car in just over 30 hours, and that's previously that used to take a year. The previous owner was doing about 1,200 miles a year, something like that, and this car's done it in, as I say, 30 hours. It's been great. I feel pretty fresh. I was pretty tired last night, I have to admit. It was a combination of being very tired and flat camera battery that we didn't actually do a sort of final sign-off. But can't quite say I want to do it all over again, but it was a lovely thing to do. What a lovely thing.